the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, so I'm continuing. This is part 2. The Tig, she did this for me. I love when the squad talk like that. Love is in the Detail with Love Meghan, a new series premiere January 15. I'm gonna go in the comments on the Netflix one because I was reading some really good one. So let's finish with the squad first. Sorry, but she deserved this moment. For all of us, looks fun, virtual, the Tig, here for it. Alright, so let's go on the Netflix one. Like I said in my previous video, I will not be sharing this video. Not only the video, the audio is copyrighted. YouTube will come after me. So I'm gonna scroll through it really quickly. Alright. If you wanna see it, go on IG or other squad who can share those videos freely, because I can't. YouTube will demonetize my channel. Okay? So there it is here. The audio is also copyrighted. Okay, Love is in the Detail with Love Meghan, a new series premieres January 15. Alright, what episode will be? I swear the squad still talking about the pancake one. What episode will the pancake making be? Asking for a neighbor in a certain palace. I'll go into that. Alright, let's pause. Okay, her haters tried to bury her, but they forget she was a seed. Now here, she is stronger and more beautiful than ever. And one of the videos that I was doing during the holiday, and I was talking about her IG account prior to marrying Harry, Meghan had to shut her TIG. I believe she had a website and she was on social media, and I said like, what is it? the royal family owes her. For these people are very sneaky. They know they did not want her to be married into the royal family. But for whatever reason, they cannot tell the truth. They cannot come up front and say no, they don't want that or whatever it is.
This woman existed. All the alarm bells rang at Buckingham Palace, and I could almost hear them saying, pull the shutters down. It's an invasion.
She's mixed race, she's American, she's a divorcee, actress. Those are 4 ticks. No member of the royal family, the senior members, ever thought they would see having to be ticked when it came to Harry's bride.
All the things that frightened the royal family have suddenly arrived on their doorstep. I can hear Diana laughing now.
Meghan's marrying into a family which has, to put it mildly, a dodgy track record on race. It's not Meghan Markle's problem, it's their problem.
But they went around, circumnavigate the whole hemisphere to persuade her in a way, without them saying it, for her to shut her things down. Because I believe she shut it down because there were too many criticism and things like that. So she decided to shut it down. But it was them who were somewhat instigating, hiring investigator, get her social security, do all sort of stuff, bother her friends, instigate all sort of things. But meanwhile, they know they didn't want her. Why didn't they just say it? But instead, they do all of that, drive her crazy. I mean, I just can't understand how she's able to made it out, sane. But these people are very evil. Okay, meanwhile, they didn't really want her to be in the royal family, but yet, in the facade, pretending, okay, they all for it. You see Charles walking her down the aisle and then instigate the father, and this is on her father's fault for actually go along with it.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her, and of course the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
Persuade him for money to go against his daughter. Okay, all they had to do is send their minions to do the work. They know what they need to do. Okay, and then they went and instigate, give money. This is the thing they blind people with money, and have the half sibling and the father go against her.
It was an unfiltered interview with Thomas Markle. In retrospect, maybe we should have put a filter on him.
Exactly. We don't have a dump button, do we?
No.
No.
We need one now, I think.
Yeah.
True, because remember, I know that was set up pack shots, but remember he was filmed, the dad, getting measured for the suit, reading up about England. So if he wasn't invited, that doesn't even make sense. And I know the Pap set him up with that, but that was on the pretense that he was going to the wedding. So what she's saying doesn't add up.
Well, why don't we get her on next week? And for a rare interview.
I don't think we need to
We're not paying her $200 for an interview.
This is pure evil. And then she shut her thing down, the things that were, giving her money to make a living. And I believe she used to give the father some money and all of that. And then now, whatever. I don't want to go too much into the half and the left behinders, the one who were against her when she was down. And they were stomping on her to go further down. And thank God. God had a better things for her, knowing what was ahead. Because right now, the space that she's in, knowing who are all the negative mindsets that were close to her, that could have been around her around this time while she's flourishing. So they all reveal themselves. But the royal family are pure evil. Send their minions to do the work, to isolate her in a way. Princess Diana sort of told us all of this.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against her?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem. Full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
To isolate her by instigating, pay people to do all sort of things, lie. You had Simon Rex who refused, thank God for that.
know we can rely on you for being a great guy. So what an incredible friend you were to Meghan Markle is. Have you guys hung out at all since then?
No, we haven't spoken. She just wrote me a very nice thank you letter and I framed it, and that was very nice of her to do. She just appreciated that I was honest, but it's so funny that we live in a time where everyone's like, it's such a big deal. I just did the right thing. Right. You know, it's okay to feel like that should be the norm and the status quo, but it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. He told the truth. I think we should all be a little more honest.
Well, thank you for doing the right thing.
This is how you get to know who are the true people. These were tests. They were being tested, and some of them fall for it. Okay, while the devil was trying to persuade all the others to go against her. But God had something for them, Harry and Meghan, and then before they could reach that level, they had to be tested. All the people around her had to be tested. And right now she's at a space where she knows who are the true friends. But the mindset of the royal family and the minions and some of the people, keyword some of the people on that island are very evil. But anyway. And meanwhile, when she was over there, they did not want to help her. Just think about this, people. Think about that. The mindset, the evil of these people. When I get to these kind of thinking, to see the evil, the evilness of these people.
Savage AF. Savage. Savage AF.
She was making a living with her things. Whatever she considered that was true to her, she enjoyed doing it. Her website and her social media account. Okay? And this is why Meghan trusted them, thinking they will. I don't know if she felt like they will take care of her, but let me just use her words. They will be fair. That's all. They will be fair.
The biggest thing that I know is that I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair. And that's the part that's really hard to reconcile.
Now she's over there. They didn't even want to take care of her. Okay? They didn't even... Whichever way Charles used to fund Harry, Charles did not want to do it anymore because Harry married her.
Driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg. Not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting?
But also giving up your career.
Yes, that's nice. Yes. But I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change.
It's a new challenge.
It's a new chapter, right? And also keep in mind, I've been working on my show for 7 years. So we were very, very fortunate to be able to have that sort of longevity on a series. And for me, once we hit the 100 episode marker, I thought, you know what, I have ticked this box and I feel really proud of the work I've done there. And now it's time to, as you said, work as a team with you. Yeah.
But do you have that sense of responsibility, Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised actually this is, you know, I know that I'm in love with it.
Tell me the evilness of this. And then they did not want, I'm assuming, they asking if she will go, that's another branch of their craziness. What was it? They did not want to, pay for her living situation. And then asking her, not her, but talking to Harry about her going back to work.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I flinched. Something about his use of the name Catherine.
Okay. Meanwhile, before she even left the suit, another income, okay, she was making, interfering in the procedure, the process of creating suit, saying, oh, she cannot do this, she cannot do that. Meanwhile, they had a freaking ardent production who can do a minuscule of what the suit was doing. I mean, I don't even think I'm explaining my frustration of this, to see the evilness of these people, how they were trying to box her in where she could not move, do anything. Like she said, she was everywhere, but she was nowhere. When she wasn't even showing her face out there, but they're talking about her nonstop. And they continue doing it. This is full-blown crazy. On the first part of this video, it's one recording, by the way, I was saying hell is on earth. Okay, whatever happened in the afterlife, we never experience it, because us human beings are inflicting hell onto each other. All right, so there's that. Okay, OMG, so excited. Our girl is so back. All right, here comes all the bitter white women. All right. Someone took a picture of the pancake. Oh my God. This is what the squad were making reference to. Okay, it's all getting very competitive. Oh, not my king. That's not even a squaddy. Oh my God. This is the group that usually, do the thing, I think, was protests in the UK. I think that's them. No King Charles. I think that's them. I don't know. There's usually parody accounts, but it's all getting very competitive. A pancake fit for a princess. Kate Middleton is elegant at a care. This is what I'm saying. They're good at psychology. It's as if your mind, okay, what you're seeing should not coordinate. Look what you are seeing and what you are reading. Do they match? Okay, a pancake fit for a princess. Kate Middleton is elegant. The word elegant should not even fit into that sentence along with that image. This is what I mean by these people. Oh my God. It's like, don't believe your eyes, but believe what we say. Oh my goodness. Let me see. There's 7 comments. People are just laughing. I've seen more appealing content and my cats littered. Let me stop laughing. Also, there's Lorraine King. I've seen more appealing content and my cat's litter trays. People are just laughing. Alright, so let's do some more and then go. There's something up here I want to go through. Okay, I'm sorry, but there are content creators on IG that are far more compelling and deserving of this show. Okay, watch me doing this. Okay, so there's me here. Okay, so this is what she wrote. I'm sorry, but there are content creators on IG that are far more compelling and deserving of this show opportunity. Okay, so that's like, okay, so why don't they make a pitch to any effing streaming giants with their thing? Okay, that should be question mark. With their thing. Okay, I'm not sorry. She got your attention. That's one of many, many reasons she's there. Okay, and the ones you're thinking of are not. So back to the drawing board for your peeps. Alright, so then go support those content creators and leave Meghan alone. That's a very good one as well. Alright. Yeah, okay. If it makes you feel better. That's the Deranger baby. Okay, and the triggering began. Laughing my ass off. True, but do they have people watch their every move and are as obsessed with them as the one in England? There's that. Okay, are you calling for equity? Okay, alright, these things it look like it's getting smaller. Alright, when y'all stop letting her existence bother y'all, she will go away, but we all know you grieving grifters can't do that. Okay, go watch them come. Okay, that's the word here. That's what make me mad the most. To get a deal for $100 million and produce nothing. Okay, let me grab this. Oh, someone already liked it. Let me grab the, I need the link. They're so obsessed. Alright. Where was it? Okay, that's what makes me mad. Okay, I think this fits right with your stupidity. Yeah. I think this fits right with your stupid comment. Keep being mad. So the same thing that I posted before. And then black. Alright, I'm wasting time. These are the rangers. Okay, suck to be you. These are the things the squad some people are posting. I don't know if they are squaddies. Okay, let's pause this. It's white British chicken crying in the comments again. Why are you guys here if you still don't like her? There's a very good comment. 3, 2, 1. See, these are the Lorraine King. It's just giving them time to come and start complaining. That's what that means. And 3, 2, 1, they're gonna start coming and flacking on that comment to just cry their BS. Like you've seen already. I've commented and respond to them. When you see that, that's because the negative comment, they are crying, they're mad, they this, they that. The energy isn't the wrong thing. The energy is focusing on negativity. So who wants to be in that circle? This is what I mean. Who wants to be in that circle of negativity? Okay, Love Meghan in a new series that shows Markle chilling at home with friends, making meals and sharing all sort of homemaker tips. The kitchen and garden series will likely remind some of genre pioneer Martha Stewart. And the footage, Markle makes a vegetable platter, a multi-layer cake, and some, I don't know, something happened to my recording, but there's one, I don't know what happened. It just messed up. So that was, before I leave this alone, there's one I wanted to go back to. I believe this one. What episode will the pancake be? Asking for a neighbor in a certain palace. There's 89 comments in here, but I want to read a few. Okay, someone explain this to me, please. This is probably not a squaddie who wants to know, or who knows. And there's the squad. Bringing the receipts. Oh my God. The best part that I like is the chef who's moving away, doesn't want to get hurt. And this is the finished product. And the person came back, LOLs. What the F? People's gonna start knowing what Meghan left over there. Okay, I'm sure, not Meghan who's gonna explain it. People, the squad will be bringing these kind of things up. Because I brought it up in Baby the Rangers thing on Blue Sky, not knowing other squaddies were talking about it. Okay, I'm sure this is funny, but I need someone to explain it to me. The explanation. These are non-squaddies. Now, there's that. I'll be watching. Not the pancake. People are laughing. I heard tossed salad was her specialty. There's the laugh. Willie's been looking like a skeleton and swaying in the wind. Kate Middleton will be watching closely, taking tips so she can properly feed her men. Don't they have chefs over there? Who knows? Alright, let's go to the next tweet. And then at some point, I will not be making a list anymore because there's too many things the squad are talking about. Alright, this is for the Canadian girlies of the 2010s who follow TIGs like a Bible study. We're also back. Okay, like I said in video 1, I was not following Meghan back then. It's the tabloid who sort of pushed me to sort of look into Meghan. Go on video part 1 of today's recording. It's one recording, but I'm gonna cut it into 2. Love is in the detail with Love Meghan. A new series premieres January 15. Okay, let's go to it really quickly. I can't play it because YouTube will demonetize my channel. Okay, it's copyrighted music, everything. Alright, so I'm sure her friend loved to go at her house. Because if she loved to host, why not? I'm so happy everyone who religiously followed the TIG are reunited. We simply must watch this show together, y'all. I'll be covering it, OFC. Alright, so this is a TikTok. Let's see what she said here.
Meghan Markle's new show is for all the Canadian girls that grew up studying the TIG like Bible study. The 3 years that we had this blog truly defined an entire generation of lifestyle girlies in Canada. This amazing.
Well, from what I heard, okay, I was not part of this. Okay, I don't want to sound like I knew, it's not like I'm jumping the bandwagon. That's how I went and explained to new subscribers how I came about. Go to video 1. But it seems like she was worldwide. It's not just Canadian. So I'm just making a quick correction here from what I've seen so far. Not because she married into the institution, but since the TIG days, it seems like it's been, she caught some people worldwide. Let's continue.
Amazing actress on like the #1 show in the world in Toronto, filming and loving our city and loving our country, and like talking about going to do press in Montreal and like what she would do in Montreal, and then how she would spend the weekend like thrifting and getting flowers and going to Kensington Market. She was very much a part of the IT social crowd in Canada at the time. Like this blog post where she had dinner with Michael Bublé, Jessica Mulroney, Ben Mulroney, and Michael gives his like top holiday songs. Classic, so fun. And everything that I loved about the TIG is very obviously a part of this show. You have like the farm to table meals, having quiet luxury with your friends, and the joys of buying fresh flower arrangements and making nice tables for the people you care about. And we're so back. We are so back. Everyone that followed the TIG in the 2010s, like, please, let's reunite and watch the show together, because I'm going to be treating this the exact same ways I treated the blog, like truly a study every single episode.
Okay, so that's that. For those who were not about this, like me, I'm all for it. All right, back to Twitter. There's 10 comments under it. Okay, definitely following you on TikTok. There's that. I was a TIG obsessed. I still look back at the archive. I'm so happy today. Not Canadian, but I found my people. Okay, like I was saying, I don't think it's just Canadian. Not Canadian, but follow the TIG religiously as well. Can I be an honorary Canadian and join the party? Looking forward to Meghan Markle's documentary on the Sussex baby scam. What? Sussex baby scam? Okay. What the hell is that? I don't like the hashtag, so let's block this. First, let's see something. Yeah. A hater. Black. Don't want to see nonsense like that. This is a positive thing, and she's been doing it before, even Harry. So how would this be a scam? This is all about her. All her things she used to do. There's this. Yes, me. We're also back. Then I wonder where Jessie Mulroney is. I mean, I understand what they put her through. Just because she was with Meghan. And that was at the beginning when I first started looking into Meghan and all of that. And I was like, at one point I wanted to do a video for all of her friends, that supported her and things like that. And something came to my, I was like, there must be much more than that. What kept me from doing it is to find who were all of her friends. Remember, I was not following Meghan. I don't know too much about her. And at the time, the debacle that she was facing, I felt like I need to put something to inspire. I never did that video because I felt like there were more friends. And one of those things with Jessica Mulroney, I felt like some of the things she was going through back then is because the tabloid was trying to differentiate her, create a rift. And it took a toll on her business aspect. She has a family, young kids to raise. So I could understand why she probably in the background, but take a step back. Doesn't want the tabloid to come after her, but they remain friends. That's my understanding of it. Okay, let's see. There's 2 comments here. Okay, why will that matter if they are still friends or not? LOL. They are still friends. Jessica was massively there it is. Okay. Massively trolled by British press in the past, so I think they are probably trying to reduce the media scrutiny on their friendship. Yeah, I think so too. This is what I was saying. Are you sure about that? I mean, we saw the nonsense that was happening. We're not 100% sure it was that, but my goodness, especially when you have young kids. And I think she had lost her job. Let's see. I think she lost her job because of stupidity. Not her, because I don't know. Let's see. Let me look it up. This is what I wrote on Google. Why did Jessica Mulroney lose her job? Jessica Mulroney lose her job as a television personality due to the accusation of threatening black influencer Sasha etc. on social media, and it was somewhat instigated. And when she responded, and then this were another thing. And then the tabloid was going after her, for so many things. That would be my other question, which was perceived as an attempt to silence her criticism during the Black Lives Matter movement, leading to the cancellation of her reality show, I Do, We Do, and severing ties with her by the network like CTV and ABC. This incident highlighted issue of white privilege and sparked significant controversy online. Okay? So the institution, the tabloid, they know how to instigate. That led to that. When she should have just ignored. Okay, Bell Media pulled Jessica Mulroney's reality series I Do, We Do off the air Thursday after the celebrity stylist was accused of threatening the career of Toronto lifestyle influencer Sasha etc. I don't know who that person is, who is black during the anti-black racism movement. I want to say more things about that, but let's leave it alone. The other thing that I want to write is, did the UK tabloid harass harass Jessica Mulroney? Did I put it? They're not gonna tell you. Jessica Mulroney's husband breaks silence on report. The Mulroney family has kept silent amid multiple tabloid. That alone should tell you. The Mulroney family has kept silent amid multiple tabloid, that should tell you, report about the state of Jessica Mulroney and Meghan Markle's friendship. Okay? They were after her. So I could understand why she take a step back, not seen in public. And they have young kids. Okay? So let's look at this again. Let's just leave her name and see how many kids she has. Okay? Young kids. Young kids. So I could understand. Okay, almost the same age as Meghan. Jessica Mulroney is a Canadian fashion stylist and marketing consultant, noted for her previous work with Kleinfeld Bridal, past guest appearances on television show Good Morning America and City Line, and hosting. There's so much more. Okay, they don't put their kids here, but you could see in pictures. And I think one of her boys, two of her boys, the twins, who were at Meghan's wedding, who hold the veil thing. Look how big they have gotten. Let me look at some image. Sidetracking now all of a sudden. It's still showing. They're going up. I will never forget the face that one of the twins made. Meghan doesn't lose friends that easily. Okay, they're just taking a step back because the nonsense that was going on with the tabloid. They wanted to isolate Meghan. Anybody who was close to her, they wanted to isolate her. And then, when I said the UK is masterful at psychology, they study everyone who's around her, how they could trigger them so they could isolate them. She was one of those, in my humble opinion. And they have a lot of people who could do the work for them, including other groups, all right? And I believe they are still friends. They're just not showing it. Like I said, this is what I truly believe. She has young kids, a young family, and to be able to provide for her family, just stay off the thing with Meghan. But personally, I think they're still friends. Okay? There's no way this friendship will shut down that quickly. Her only mistake is speaking up. Well, she had to defend herself. I'm not in her shoes, but again, I'm not in her shoes, and I'm not at that level of celebrity kind of thing. And the best thing she should have done is just leave it alone. Don't talk, or let her lawyers talk for her. And she ended up, I don't know, only people in Canada who could. I don't want to give people ideas. Maybe she's moved on. And request for her to come back to whatever show. I don't know, because we know it was wrong and it was triggered. Okay, back to Twitter. So this is what I'm aware of Jessica Mulroney, because I did cover it at the beginning. I was already in the mix of sharing Meghan's thing with you guys, so I was aware of the situation. But prior to that, no. Okay, but let's leave that alone. Let's go to the next tweet. You guys could go back to some of my old videos. I have 3 channels. The 2 channels you could look for this is here, PYTE, and Pew Team Sussex. And our part of Pew Service, I have it, but it's mostly for their work. All right, you're not gonna hear gossip and things like that. Next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. I love seeing the original fans from the TIG era speak up. Our support and admiration for Meghan go way back. Meghan Markle is an icon. Alright, so there's that. I like Meghan Markle since suit, so I was supporting her even if she didn't go through hell from that miserable family. And this is what Harry was saying when he was being interviewed by Michael Strahan, where her friends, okay, these were the people, not me, I'm sorry, okay, who came to her defense at first. And then when I came along, I thought, okay, this is the bubble that I was in. I thought I was the only one who saw the nonsense that was happening. And then I had Twitter, my original Twitter, my main Twitter, since 2009. I never went on it. I even forgot my password. It took me a couple days to get into it. And then when I finally got into it, I thought I was, there I am coming with my armor trying to defend Meghan and all of that. Guess who I stumbled upon? Of all people, Tina and Michelle. I don't know which come first. It has to be Twitter first and then the YouTube channels. Because then I started watching Hugo, and then I stumbled on V's video, the video that she did with Maya Angelou, and then through that, and I think I find Tina and Michelle. Okay, so but first the Twitter one, again, I'm not sure which come first. I think the Twitter come first, because that's where I was like, this is where I will find the information that I need, because I know Twitter was about the news and different topics and all of that. And then when I got on it, I stumbled on Tina and Michelle's thing. And then I posted something, and I think I tagged Omid on her post. And then she said, can you please remove it? Because I guess she didn't want Omid to know of their conversation or whatever it may be. And then I was so angry. You know, I was like, no, I'm not going to remove it. Because I didn't feel like I said anything bad. But understanding now, I could say, I blame myself for that. And then she said, if you don't remove it, I'm going to block you. And then she did block me. But this is how I, you know, some of the things I said in video 1 and this one, how I come about into supporting them and sharing tweets every day. And it was a video that I put out randomly, thinking it's nothing silly, and then a squad stumble on that video and ask for more because they're not on social media. And that's how I come about it. And then when I look deeper and I saw the work that they're doing, and then YouTube was on my case, and I realized that channel was going to be demonetized. There were things that I was seeing and I couldn't explain. I know it was wrong what YouTube was doing, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna demonetize it. I need to open another channel. And that's how I got Pew Team Sussex. And by the time I got Pew Team Sussex, and some of the subscribers on here knew, I let them aware of the other backup, Pew Team Sussex, they went and subscribed. And then this channel eventually did get demonetized. Exactly what I was sensing. It got demonetized. And then for me to get back into the monetization program, it took me a year, because everything that I submitted, they rejected it. All right. And then I opened Pew Team Sussex, and that's where I talk about gossip, the leftovers, and all of that. And then I was starting to sense the same thing again. And I opened another account, which is Our Pot of Pure Service. And I said, you know what? This one is going to be highlighting their work only. Anything that they're doing, it's there. If I'm aware of it. There's so much more I didn't post. Looking back on some, I was doing research to do a video, a montage of what they did last year. There's so much I didn't share. So it's on that channel, Our Pot of Pure Service. Guess what? This is the cleanest, the non-gossip channel that focus on their work only. YouTube demonetized it. I was getting some, I think it was around when they were either in Colombia or something like that, and I was sharing some stuff. YouTube demonetized it. No, it was there. It was fine. It was the video that I posted about Tara Hunter and her husband, the Paralympian, the two of them, and I post one video, and there was screenshot in between. They blacked it, and then it was my video that I already edited and put it on another video. They claim that it's whatever it was. Now, when I submit my application again, they did not accept it, but it seems like they want me to delete all of my short videos. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna delete it. So it will remain demonetized because those short videos have inspiration things that talk about their work and all of that. So it will stay demonetized. If you guys want to support my channels, there's link in the description. I need to make it much clearer because there's a lot of links, but it's further down. But anyway, so there's that. Where was I? Okay, I love seeing the original fans from the TIG era speaks up. Our support, admiration for Meghan go way back. All right, so this is a different language.
Write about my girlfriend with the same techniques that they've written about previous women marrying into or in relationships with members of my family. And they're coming in almost with a blank slate, and it gives the British press an opportunity to cast them in a particular role. And when Meghan came into the fold, they tried to do that to her as well. But she was coming into a relationship with me in her mid-30s. She had a very public career of which millions of people knew who she was because they'd been following her. But this time, fans and people that knew Meghan were pushing back and saying, that's categorically false. You can't say that based on the fact that we know who she is. It was really
I've seen so many people on TikTok and Twitter excited about this series and setting up watch parties. She has a lot of people who were a big fan of the TIG. Support matters. That's right. And some of the tweets that I was reading earlier, I don't know if it's on this channel or part 1, on this part of the video, because it's a long recording. I'm going to cut it. Where some of them, or they upset that she's have deals with Netflix. There's so many others, and I'm like, okay, so let them make a pitch. Someone like my comment. I'll come back to this. Let's see if it is one of the comment. Okay, so there's that. This is what I was talking about. This person said, I'm sorry, but there are content creators on IG that are far more compelling and deserving of this show opportunity. And there's me agreeing with her. I was like, okay, so why don't they make a pitch to any effing streaming giants with their thing? I'm not sorry. She got your attention. That's one of many, many reasons she's there, and the ones you're thinking about are not. So back to the drawing board for your peeps. All right, so that's that. All right, so if they could do it. If Meghan could do it, so does other people. All right, let's go back to the other tweet. All right, the TIG is back. Let's pause this. That's the retweet of Netflix. Go really quickly. Oh, there's that. Netflix. Alright. Different screen. Alright. I can play it freely because YouTube will flag my channel. Okay. With a bigger audience than ever before. That's right. Because I wasn't there. I was one. Now I'm one of many that been added as her fan. Because she's doing some amazing work. And when you look at what's happening around the world, we need something like this. I had no clue who Meghan Markle was back then, but once people started calling out what the British media was doing to her, I began rooting for her. Thank you. That's how they got me. Okay, now I'm a fan and can't wait to watch. Yes, thankfully now the love and support she can get is much bigger, better than ever. That's right. This is what I'm saying. The tabloid, with their relentless of stupidity, got people's attention, and then when we look deeper, when we realize, wait a second, what are you talking about? She's not that person. And thank God she remained true to herself. And this is why Harry was saying, I know I always go back to this, and I'm making the same, I'm repeating it wrong. When he was leaving after the Sandrian summit, and when he was doing the Canterbury, whatever he was doing for Canterbury in the UK before he fly back to Canada to meet Meghan and Archie, he did a small speech, and he said something like, I know I haven't always got it right, but this no, I'll put the clip.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. What I want to make clear is we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you.
I always feel like he fully aware that he's not making a mistake. He's made many mistakes before, but this one, he know it's true. I mean, Harry is, I don't know, there's something with him to see the level of negativity, and he's aware of it. The level of negativity around him in the UK, and for him to stay headstrong like this when everybody around him was really pulling him down. There's one part in the Obama Foundation where he said because of the work that he's doing, he could be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
He knew his peeps. He know of his people, how they operate in negativity. But because the institution, all right, the facade that they were putting, they didn't care about Harry, okay? They did not care about Harry. No matter which way you put it, he was just one. Because if I have to start all way back, how I come to that conclusion, from the Queen's father dying, and then sending the Queen off to engagement, and not having nannies taking care of Charles, and then for now you have the William to be the type of person, and then for Charles to marry Diana, and there was no love and all of that. So anything that come from Diana, there is no love. The kids were for the institution, and the institution felt like they had control of those kids. Meanwhile, they are human beings. They have a mind of their own, allegedly, because the other one seems like, I don't know what he has in his head, but Harry does. So when they're trying to control him, to see the negativity and putting the facade, and they want him to be one way, and I mean, just think about it. Everyone around him was full-blown BS, and he read each one of them. When he knows he's gonna marry Meghan, because he knows of his peeps, his family, he made sure to isolate the Queen, because if he asks around his peeps, his family, they will convince the Queen to say no. So he isolate her and ask her, can he marry Meghan? Because they say he needed to ask her permission, and she said yes. And then the Queen, on the other hand, when you look at the Sandrian from Harry's book Spare, they were screaming. The others didn't respect the Queen at all. And when they're doing that thing, it seems like the Queen just stayed back and said, my time is about to come. So they're the one who's going to carry it out. So whatever they agree, I'm okay with it. And then so much more to say. Go and past videos. I explain about Charles removing the Queen secretary, put his own people, and I think they keep the Queen in the dark about a lot of things. And due to Harry having respect for the Queen, there are certain things I believe he didn't say to the Queen. With so many things, with phone hacking, when you think about it, you will say, okay, you could pick up the phone and call your grandmother and say this is, I don't have security, I don't have that. But because of phone hacking and the issues that he's fully aware, you could understand why he didn't do certain things that people like us would have easily done. So he understands the situation. So when he was going to meet the queen, after speaking to her on the phone, and then the secretary who Charles had replaced, you know, once they are aware the queen was going to meet with Harry, they quickly changed the queen's schedule. So there's so many things. I just boil a lot of information in one. But I've explained many of these things and many details on past videos. So in other words, to know that Harry come from this infested of negativity, and he was still headstrong to know that this woman, Meghan, was the right one. Okay, so that to get to this point, I had to say all of this. Okay, Artwork with Love, Meghan Serious launches on Netflix on 15 January. Okay, so there's that. Oh, that was it. This is extra here. Forever by their side, no matter what. We fought for the right time because look at them now. I have to say, her friend came through. To all my fellow squaddies, we were always on the right side of history. I salute you all. We stand firm for this next phase of joy for our Meghan. There's that. Okay. Netflix CEO Ted Syndrome share Meghan's new show with Love Meghan on this Instagram account. Okay, look how I stumble on this. All right. There he is. I mean, look at this. If you look at other shows that they do with them, I didn't even see any promotion for them. I mean, I think this is one of their best investment they ever made with them, because yes, they pay them a lot of money, but it seems like they don't really need too much to make a commercial promote. Okay, that's it, promote, even though I think they still need it for people who may not aware of. So the squad have been doing a lot of work for them. Okay, so that's that. There's more. This is extra good to see the whole squad is invested in Meghan Markle's success from the bottom to the top. Ted Sorrentos. There's more here. Love, let me like them just in case I decided to come back to them. There's that. Okay, love, joy, and a touch of elegance. From harvesting honey and arranging flowers to plating hummus and veggies with style, Meghan Markle shares her passion for creating meaningful, heartfelt moment. And I think, well, in 2023, I believe it was in November, when she did that red carpet interview with Variety. And this is one interview I really love, and I hope people could hire that interviewer, the journalist who asked Meghan question on the red carpet. She asked good question that Meghan was able to say a lot, but without revealing so much, and we got a sense of it.
Something to do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you, and as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, you know, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but I'm just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll get in touch then. Yeah.
We're thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni. So nice to see you.
And I assume some of these were things that Meghan was making reference to. Okay? Because things that will make you feel certain way. So I believe these are the things that she was making reference to in that interview. I'll share that interview with you guys, because I have it. I love it. I love that interview, and I hope a platform will hire that journalist to do red carpet again, because in a short period of time she asked the right question. Okay, love, joy, and a touch of elegance. Okay, I read that already. So this is extra. Let's pause this. Okay, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, unveil her new Netflix lifestyle series With Love, Meghan, premiering January 15, 2025. The show premieres a blend of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and heartfelt moment. Meghan Markle. Alright, does this have a music? If it does, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Let's go.
It's the same thing. Let me not waste time on that. Okay, what Netflix had the promotion. Next one. I have three more. Three more after that. Same thing. I'm not gonna play it again. She finally got to do the project she always wanted to do with the TIG, and I absolutely love this for her. Can't wait to watch the show. All right. Again, same thing. Okay, I'm just fast forwarding it. Okay, love it too. That's an ad. That's it. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna record the one on Blue Sky. Okay, I asked her to bring the TIG back and she brought it to life. She did this for me. I love when the squad are talking like this. I haven't seen any tweet from Myra. That's one of the squaddies from Nigeria. Oh my, I love her personality on Twitter. When she met Meghan, she's like, there was a picture someone took where she was in it, either by accident or by design. I don't know. But she's like, that's me. When I saw her, I froze. This kind of thing. Alright, so that's that. Okay. GIF. You asked, she delivered. She did indeed. And this is something as well for people with high profile. You better listen to your friend. Think about it too if it's something you could deliver, because some people will direct you to the gutter. But her friend from way back, where they support the things that she like and they're asking for more, and she listens and said, okay, let's make some money out of it. Those 17 bathrooms are not cheap. I said 17 randomly because of the UK tabloid. She did indeed. This is extra. Did you catch the major royal cameo and Meghan Markle's new Netflix trailer? Okay. This is too exciting. Let's pause it. Okay, this is too exciting to not share the happiness with y'all. Happy New Year to us. There's that. Okay, congrats Meghan on the announcement of your new show With Love, Meghan on Netflix. It was so much fun to celebrate with you today. Jamie Hearn Lima. There's that. Then Meghan went to Long Island to support her on something that she was doing. This is what's good about the friends she surrounds herself with. They're not selfish. They're happy when you make it big. Wow. I think that was her. You guys could correct me on that one. Please put timestamp when you're making reference to a comment. Because sometimes I want to go back to see what I said, but I don't want to listen to the entire video again. Put this timestamp and then I could go straight to it and listen to what I said. Alright, or whatever you're making reference to. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, unveil her new Netflix lifestyle series With Love, Meghan, premiere. Okay, so they're just saying the same thing. Alright, let's go to the next one. Just remember, there will be 2 parts on this. Okay, I'm gonna cut this video into 2. Alright, we get the TIG back, but in video form. I'm so excited. There's that. Yes, this is extra. Yo, we are making candles. So many W today. Okay. Wow, it's uppercase. It's messing up my eye. So many W. Okay, I guess when? So many W today. I don't know how to get through the next week until the 15th. Could they be pouring the beeswax from her hives? Okay, so there's that. Alright, let me tell you something. All these are extra. Let me like it so if I need to come back to it. Let me tell you something. Prince Harry and those children are fed. With love, Meghan. Yeah, I think so too. And I think I said in one of the comments, I believe it's on, how do you call this? Blue Sky. Let me go into that. Okay, agree. New account. Okay, let's see. There's a reply. Yes, sis. I'm hoping people will recognize my name and follow back. I did, and I have. Bless you. Okay, where is that? Zazzle Buzz. Okay, so, okay, that's a reply. Did I? Oh, I am following her already. Okay, but anyway, I need to finish this. My baby. 1 second. Okay, Prince Harry even turns up for a minute on With Love, Meghan. I mean, there's food. What did you expect? Harry loved to eat. And then with all these goodies making in front of him, you would think he would not show up. You see some of the engagement that they did together. The squad made fun of it. Meghan bite on something. And there's a whole plate out there. And he's taking from Meghan's. Prince Harry even turned up for a minute on With Love, Meghan. Cool to see him and the love flowing back and forth between them, but I'm in love with her food already. Mom, Meghan. So these are the images that I could share. There's that. There's that. Harry will have all the fun. There's all of this. I mean, if for someone who love food and look like this, you know she works out. When she's on the red carpet and I be pointing out certain part of the body, the shoulders, the arm, I'm like, she work out too. Because if you don't work out, these are gonna just sitting up and become fat. Alright, they have a beautiful home. Maybe it's not their home. I think sometime last year, over the summer, or maybe the year before, who was talking about a truck being at their place recording something? Could it be for that? I'm just saying. Okay, they have a beautiful home. Have the show started? If not, when can I watch it? The 15th of November. I mean, of January. Those donuts, I want one so bad. All right, let's go to my last tweet. These were extra. And then I'm going to go to Blue Sky, okay? There's so much more on Twitter. It's just me. I can't put all of them. The TIG is alive and well, darlings. We're all about to get so fed, haha. Leaving for Meghan Markle fully entering her Martha Stewart era. So there's that. The relationship Martha Stewart have with Snoop Dogg is a different level. Okay, we have been waiting years for this. There's that. Okay, yes we are. Martha Stewart era, is it its own thing? Meghan is creating a new era. I just love her. And Noah Smith. It's great to see. This looks so fun. No thank you. Okay, but you here. No thank you, but you here. I don't want to respond to that. Let's just black. Was it? Oh no. LOL. Even Martha Stewart has pivoted from this curated, pretentious and lavish lifestyle approach. People can't afford groceries or home. This is tone deaf as usual. Such a She has her own freaking garden. Watch me respond to this. Okay, so I use my maximum thing here. So there it is here before I delete this person or black this person. Even Martha Stewart has pivoted from this curated. How old is Martha Stewart? She earned her money. It's almost time for her to go. Even though, you know, death doesn't have a number, it could be any time, but she's done her things. She even went to jail for trying to... Just look it up. Okay, even Martha Stewart has pivoted from this curated, pretentious and lavish lifestyle approach. People can't afford groceries or homes. This is tone deaf as usual, such as narcissistic. And I need to respond and say, okay, what do you think about the... let me go look. Okay, so what I put here is how much they spent for the coronation. So if she's thinking about... What is it? You know, she's making too lavish lifestyle or people or this, tone deaf. So I put this. But anyway, I don't have any more character to add more of my thing. But anyway, so let's get back to this. Even Martha Stewart has pivoted from this curated, pretentious, lavish lifestyle approach. People can't afford groceries or home. This is tone deaf as usual. So such a narcissistic. Alright, well, it seems like the establishment has dumbed you down. While many may have homes with front, back, and side yards, but don't use them to plant food, she does. Well, it seems like the establishment has dumbed you down. While many may have homes with front, back, and side yards, but don't use them to plant tea. Okay, I need to remove something somewhere. Let's put this as you. I can't. You don't know how many times I fixed this. So I just paste this, how much the coronation cost. This is how I responded. Okay, well, it seems like the establishment has dumbed you down. While many may have homes with front, back, and side yards, but don't use them to plant food, she does. Many of you prefer yards with only grass that pleasing to the eyes. Americans should start using these open spaces to plant food. Alright, so that's that. Alright, let's just say people. Alright, people should start using these open spaces to plant food. Alright, so there's that. So, what is that? Million of Americans are middle class, upper class. We can afford a lot of things. Okay, do you live in a house like this too? Space. Let me leave it as that. So this is what I said to this person here, because now this person, the same person who wrote the tweet that I'm looking into, now, do you live in a house like this too? So what? What does that matter? There's me responding. So, what does that matter? What that? Okay, so I say here. So, does that matter? People live in what they can afford. Jealousy is not good for the health. Have you ever been happy for others? Did you work as hard as her to obtain and sustain that kind of a property? So if you didn't do the work to get it, stop being jealous. Oh my God, let's block. Oh my God, what is wrong with people? It's not like you were competing with somebody to get that house. But, I mean, what the hell? What the f is wrong with people? But anyway, that's all I have. There's so much more that's going on. Let me pause for a second. People are liking some of the comment that I put already. But anyway, let's do a quick prayer. This is one of the thing that I was searching about King Charles earning, spending millions. When it's Meghan, all of a sudden they want everybody to be ration, narcissist. They're using all those words. She should ration things and all of that. But meanwhile, the other one who's using other people's money, okay, they never say anything like that. They always make excuses for why they should do what they want. Lord, we need help. We need help. All right, let's do a prayer. Prayer, okay, let's do that. Prayer for help. Prayer to help. That's it. I don't know. Humankind. Is it one word? Humankind. Okay. Prayer to help humankind. Oh, divine source, we humbly come before you today, praying for your guidance and blessing upon all humankind. May your love and compassion fill our heart, inspiring us to act with kindness, understanding, and unity. Grant us wisdom to heal our planet, to care for the most vulnerable, and to overcome the divisions that separate us. Help us to see the interconnectedness of all life and to work together to create a world of peace, justice, and prosperity for all. In your loving presence, we place our hope for a better future. Amen. Okay, at this point, to tell you the truth, I know prayer meant to, to bring peace and tranquility, to put things in balance. But if one side wants to do, wants to create world peace and all the godly thing, and the others don't, so at one point we just need to stay in our bubble and leave the others alone. But the problem we are having in society, we're trying to leave them alone, but they won't leave us alone. They're insisting of us being in the same type of craziness that they are in. So these prayers are for those people with the craziness mindset who don't want to be with it, who doesn't want to leave the other side alone. This is the prayer for them. Meanwhile, we keep on the ones who have their head on their shoulder, who's trying to leave the negativity alone, who's running away from the negativity. So at some point, I'm sorry. It's not like I want to tell people to do something. Sometimes you have to match them at their level so they could leave you alone. because these people don't want to change. The thing that I'm seeing is happening. It's crazy. This is why they don't want people to, I'm thinking of things, but I don't want to say it. This is why they don't want people to read history. They want to repeat some of the things that have happened before, like Tulsa, things that we know happened in Tulsa, destroyed the entire area of a black community. Don't be surprised if this don't happen again, because they are looking forward to do such thing, and they have people in place to turn a blind eye when they do that. So be ready. If you look at part 1, I said some stuff. People who, in the South, just watch out when you go shopping. Be careful of who's following you and things like that, especially African American. I want to say African American, but it's other groups, okay? Anyone who's not white, just watch out. Because these people are planning on doing things. They're complaining, they don't want to work, they're under drug, but they're blaming all other groups are the one who's lazy. Everything that they're blaming the other groups are the things that they are doing. And then now they're looking forward to do some things that had happened in the past already. They plan on repeating it again. So what I'm saying now, if you live in some southern area, be prepared. Be prepared. Watch who's following you. And if you live in a nice house, neighborhood and all that, be prepared. Because they plan on taking us back. This is what the thing, Trump was talking about. All right, so that's that. I don't know. Should I do another video to go on Blue Sky? Let me see what my list have. Oh my God, there's a lot. Maybe I'll do some on Blue Sky. Is not trending as much as I thought it should be. It's 3 o'clock already. I need to start editing. So this is the first tweet that I have on Blue Sky. So let me do a quick recording. Whenever I get to it, I get to it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, the back end of the channel. There it is here. Okay, so I'm 4,070. New subscriber, welcome. All right, so there's that. Okay, still the revenue stuck $89.19. So I think sometimes when they reach a certain number, they don't want to tell me what I'm gonna get at the end of the month. Okay, so they want us at least find a way they could suppress the channel so I don't get the money. All I could say, guys, if you want to support me, there's the PayPal and Cash App link in the description. And try, if you want to, you could be a member. I don't know. If I at any point in time I'm not on YouTube, I have a Patreon account. I haven't posted much, but that's where you'll find me, and I think I call it PYTE Entertainment. So if you guys want to support me, that's it. Thank you for watching.